how expensive it can be for international students to study in Canada. If we add on living expenses and cost of living to this, we know we are running very, very high numbers. But thanks to the Canadian government, they've made it possible that international students can work 20 hours per week off campus and unlimited hours on campus during school term. And this brings me to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the easiest jobs for international students to get in Canada. And to be honest, this doesn't only apply to international students, it also applies to new immigrants in Canada. If you're interested in knowing more about these jobs, stay tuned and we're going to get right into the video.
When I walk into the kitchen, you saw the look on my face, you saw the look on my heart too.
If you know me, you know the number one job I recommend to international students is to work as a caregiver. I worked as a caregiver during my master's degree, and I think that was the best decision I made at that point. This job gave me the opportunity to study and work at the same time. If you don't know what a caregiver does, basically you go into people's homes, usually seniors, and you just keep them company, companionship, help them take care of their everyday needs. Because they are seniors, there is really nothing to do. They are either always sleeping, always reading. So that gives you time to also take your books and read your books. That is the major reason why I finished my thesis in less than a year. So my number one job that I recommend for international students is the caregiver job. The next job I'm going to talk about is teaching assistant or research assistant, especially if you're getting a master's degree and you're writing a thesis-based master's degree. There's a probability that your professor needs a teaching assistant or a research assistant. Ask around, speak to faculty members. They are going to let you know. University pays well. If you haven't watched my video on how I made over $20,000 as an international student, you should go watch it. I made good money working as a teaching assistant and a research assistant during university. So that is another job that you need to explore. The next one I'm going to talk about is food delivery driver. And here in Canada, we have Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, even drivers for Domino's Pizza and all of those things. I'll say that the average you make in Halifax, I can speak on Halifax, the average you make is about maybe $14 per hour, $14 to $17 per hour, just delivering food to people. It's a good job, but the only downside to it is that you need a car. If you don't have a car, it's not going to work for you. But if you have a car, you can do this food delivery jobs. Speaking about food, you can work as a barista or a chef. Usually you would work as a barista in places like Starbucks, Tim Hortons, all of those places that they sell coffee, or you can work as a chef. I had an Indian friend who worked as a chef in an Indian restaurant. If you like to cook, we have a lot of restaurants here in Halifax. You can just submit your application, and if you qualify, they feel like you're good, that's a good part-time job to have. The McDonald's very close to me is always employing, and I see that they pay $13.50 per hour, and also they have benefits. I think, I don't have a picture now, but if I remember well, I know they said they were offering health insurance, dental insurance in addition to this. They have part-time hours and full-time hours. These fast food places are always employing, so you can definitely check them out and try to get a job there. Another job that always seems to have a lot of openings is customer service and cashiers. Customer service job is always available 24/7 every day of the year. Let's talk about customer service in places like Zara, Bath and Body Works, even let's talk about Walmart. Walmart is always employing. The superstore is always employing. There are multiple roles that you can actually fill in those grocery stores. There are people who stock the shelves, there are people who are cashiers, there are people who work in the food department. They are always employing. The customer service at the mall too, we have a lot of stores at the mall. They are also always employing at the mall, so check them out. Customer service usually pays minimum wage a lot of times, or a little bit above minimum wage, but trust me, coming from someone who's worked as an international student during a master's degree, minimum wage as an international student pays your monthly bill. It might not pay your tuition, but it pays your monthly bill of feeding and housing if you're living within your means. Another option that I see people don't really explore is summer jobs at the bank. I know I did an interview for this one time. In fact, that was my first heartbreak in Canada. Maybe I'm going to talk about that in another video. But banks are always looking for students who want to do summer jobs. So for example, during summer, they want students who can work full-time hours. And then once school resumes, they're going to flip you from full-time hours to part-time hours as a customer service rep. That is also a role that you can explore with the banks. This one is even good because if you work full-time during the summer, you can go part-time as a student, and once you're done with school, they can decide to keep you and keep you as a full-time employee, which is so good. So check out the banks too. They always have customer service roles, and I know if you qualify, even if you're a student, they are willing to employ you. Another popular one, especially in Halifax, is call center jobs. We have a lot of call centers here. They are always looking for people to get on the call and pick up calls and attend to customers over the call. They pay quite good, a little bit above minimum wage. A lot of them will want full-time employees, but I'm sure if you enter in the summer as a full-time employee, they can transition you into part-time. While there are some that wouldn't mind taking you as part-time. Just explore that too. Call center is a popular job here. I don't know a lot about this job, but I know that every time I go into the grocery store, there is always someone coming to me and asking me if I want to sign up for some credit card stuff like that. These are sales rep that go onto the field. I think they're usually called field sales rep. Go on Indeed, you will see a lot of these jobs. I know when I was a student, I got an email from them one time if I wanted to work for them, but I decided not to because it seems like a stressful job to me. I don't know if it's stressful, but one thing I know about this kind of jobs are that they are usually commission based, and that was the major reason I didn't do the job, because why do I have to make a sale before I make money, even though I'm working? If you feel like your sales pitch is perfect and you're the best sales rep, this might be the job for you, and who knows, you might be able to rack up some dollars by making sales. So check out those field sales representative jobs. They might be for you. Cleaners and room attendants are always in demand. Cleaners, from cleaning personal homes to cleaning hotels to cleaning the cinema to cleaning universities, these people are always in demand. If you don't mind getting down and doing some cleaning to make money, you can also check this out. You can make good money as a cleaner while working as an international student in Canada. All of these jobs, they pay at least the minimum wage, and it is very, very possible to live on the minimum wage as a single person. Let's talk about the heavier jobs. I wouldn't do them, but people work in warehouses, they work in construction just to make money. I know people that when it's summer, they are gone to work construction jobs because it is very high pay and you get very long hours. So you can get like 60 hours per week and good pay working construction jobs during the summer, even if it's not summer, during school hours. But I feel like doing those heavy jobs during school term can make you tired very fast. But if it's something that you feel like you have the energy for, check it out. You can work in the warehouse or in construction. Another thing we have here are seasonal jobs. My first job in Canada ever was a seasonal job, and I worked as a UPS delivery person. It was a crazy job, but it paid really well. It was a 3-week seasonal job, 5 hours per day, 25 hours per week, Monday to Friday. And if you were able to complete that 3 weeks, you get an additional bonus of $400. Let's just say in 3 weeks, I made about $1,200 for working 25 hours per week. So these are the kind of seasonal jobs that exist. You can work as a delivery driver assistant because during Christmas and Black Friday, there are lots of packages to be delivered. So you just assist the driver in delivering these packages. I know someone has talked about working as a gift wrapper during the holidays. I don't know how that works, but I can imagine a lot of people want to give out gifts during the holidays and they need somebody to wrap the gifts for them. Another one is you can work as a tax preparer. So during tax season, which is very soon, if you have accounting knowledge or if you find an organization that is willing to train you, there are jobs that you can do like that and just help in preparing tax for people. These jobs are not permanent jobs, they are just seasonal jobs of what is in season at that point. I moved to the final way that you can make money in Canada, which is have your own business. Are you a photographer? You can make money by taking people's pictures. Collaborate with bloggers, with organizations here, and they'll be willing to pay you for your photography skills. Another job that seemed to be in demand, especially in this time of the year during winter, is snow remover. Guys, I had to remove snow for the first time ever since moving to Canada some couple of weeks ago, and I swore that I would never remove snow by myself again. So here comes people who are interested in making money and don't mind removing snow. And with this kind of job, if you do it for one person, they can literally recommend you to everybody on the street, and that's how you're gonna get 5 clients and you can remove snow for them. Imagine removing snow for a client $200. That's 5 people, $1,000. The only drawback to this is that make sure you save a little bit of money for tax that you're gonna pay to the government. I would usually advise that you save 25 to 30% of your income if you have a business in Canada, so you can pay back to the government and you're not owing the government. Those are all of the jobs that I have on my list. Those jobs are pretty easy to get. You go on Indeed, you're gonna see loads of them. Apply to them. These jobs don't really need experience. You don't need experience to serve burgers. Neither do you need experience to plow snow. That is why I've listed them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.